I re-downloaded Insta yesterday. No, not yesterday. Sorry, the day before yesterday. Sorry, no, yesterday was Saturday. Yeah, yesterday. I had it for a day.
Oh, it's so good.
And dude, I just fell right back into my habits. I fell right back into like I wasn't even like I wasn't even downloading it as an experiment to like, oh, let's see if it's changed. Because also I haven't been I have kind of, there's been a few times where I've re-downloaded it for like 10 minutes to do something quickly. And even then I do get a bit distracted on it, but like I delete it straight after. But dude, when I had it for the day, it was I just went straight back into my habits. Quality of life was worse. Like it was like a day that I kind of like I had work but I wasn't doing anything for work. I was just chilling at the hotel. And we, like, my support guy and I were just like hanging out in our separate rooms because he wanted some alone time, and I was just wasting time on it. And I was like aware of it, but I was also kind of okay with it because fuck it, I'm working and making money
if you
doing
do it
that. But
very occasionally, then it's fine. But if you're doing it every day, then obviously issues arise.
But it was just like, it just made me aware. Oh my god, I'm so like, I'm just addicted to this thing. I like, especially Instagram Reels, like.
You're a step above the general person though, because you become aware of it and you snap out of it.
I would also say that, yeah, no, that's fair. I was going to say the opposite.
Some people don't. Some people don't even.
You think?
I mean, it's hard to say.
I know someone who I saw their screen time. One of my, like, not close mates, but someone that I was hanging out with them one day, and I was like, "Let's have a look at your screen time." Who was it? I can't remember.
Someone I'd know?
No. I can't remember who it was. I have a loose kind of idea of
memory,
a couple people who it might be. But yeah, looking through their phones.
Bad.
Dude, 12 hours a day as their average.
And that's just their phone, dude.
Right? TV.
That's one of their 3 to 4 devices.
That's but like phone would make up 90%.
Yeah, phone's the primary
time, but yeah, so I've happily deleted it. I think I'm really, really going to just cold turkey properly it, not half-ass re-download it for food or adding someone or something like that. Like, yeah, just I reckon for the next 3 months.
Because you always say like, "Oh, I'm looking up a recipe," and I like believe you. I'm like, that is what he's doing. But then,
then I get distracted. I'll send you a reel or something. And you'll be like, "Why do you have Instagram?" I'm like,
"It's fine, dude." As long as you're being aware of the issue, is knowing is half the battle, right?
100%. 100%. So Alex and I had a little prayer.
We did
before we started.
I don't know how genuine Ethan was being, but he sounded sincere.
I was just having a really nice moment. Really appreciating nature and just like, you know, what I.
You seem so happy, dude.
Yeah,
I came
in a really good place.
You like walk up Ethan's driveway and there's a big old window and Ethan's standing there looking over me as I'm walking up, and I'm like, Ethan, what's up, dude? And he's like, I'm feeling awesome.
Yeah. Feeling good, feeling fresh, feeling fly.
I'm gonna take these off.
Yeah, it's a bit dark, hey?
It is, and I've got some here as well.
Chuck these on here. So yeah, we stood with the windows open with some nice like kind of classical / orchestral music. Not necessarily full class, like, not necessarily like full classical, but an orchestral pieces. Which they were just playing. I don't know why. Can't remember why they were on. And yeah, the breeze was nice. The sun's out today. It's like the last few days has been really nice weather. Coldish, but
agreed, dude.
It's not even
winter.
Cold today.
How is this winter right now?
Yeah, today's really, really
middle
nice.
of winter as well. Middle of July, and this.
Yeah, it's not even like a. I wouldn't even say it's like a. I don't know. Do you think
it was actually cold this morning?
Is this
but
worrying weather?
Worrying?
Like
global
winter
warming?
Shouldn't be like this.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't know.
It doesn't feel worrying. It like
I feel like if it's overall colder, then the season's still working as they should.
True. Also, it's normally
like the aggregate.
Normally, I think the thing of like in terms of global warming, the peaks and the troughs are so much higher, and lower, like so much more great, like so much greater. So in summer, it's every year it's getting like basically every year it's like record breaking season.
I was just about to say, I feel like every year there's always a record breaking thing. The world's hottest day was recorded.
World like
or the
Perth's wettest.
Or like heaviest rainfall
ever.
Most volume of rain.
Yeah. And it keeps getting more drastic. Like it was like, hottest summer in 50 years, and then it was like hottest, like when in 2021 to 2022 when it was like 40, there was like 40 degree days. It was the hottest summer I think ever for Perth.
30 days?
There was like not straight, but over summer
across the 3 months.
There was like periods. It was just like,
really,
dude. I am over exaggerating.
Sorry, not this summer that just went,
but the one before
2022 summer.
I remember it. It was.
It was a hot summer.
We were moving house.
The one that just came wasn't as bad.
It was chill.
No, yeah, I get you.
Because obviously it's still waivers, and it's not going to be like, it's not going to be drastically worse every single year, but every 5 years, every 2 years. That's the thing. The periods get smaller. The troughs and peaks get greater. It's all just going to kind of escalate. So soon it will be like, it could get to the point of it, I'm sure it will, every year it getting worse and worse and worse because the periods get so much closer that it's imperceptible.
Yeah, well, there's even those theories of that the poles might flip, or even like
they will.
There's like a 13,000 year period where they flip.
They do, but it doesn't do anything. It doesn't mean
every time.
It doesn't change anything.
No.
People think it's like it's gonna it's gonna fuck the climate. It's gonna like.
I feel like we just don't know. Like I feel like the Earth naturally fluctuates in temperature anyway.
Yeah.
So like,
but the pole flip is just
increasing right now. It might just be natural. It might be because of our effects on the climate.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
The poles flipping has like it literally doesn't affect anything.
No.
It's just it's just
the whole Earth rotating won't affect anything.
It's not. The Earth doesn't rotate.
What? The poles flip, bro. The North-South pole, the South Pole will become the North Pole, and the North Pole will become the South Pole.
No, I don't think it's. I could be wrong on this. I don't think it's a physical flip. I think it's like it's a magnetic flip.
The magnetic. Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm like 90% sure.
I was of the understanding it literally like snaps.
No, we would all die.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And that's what I mean. People go.
I thought you were like, no, dude, that's chill. We're just gonna snap. We're gonna flip 180 degree. Like,
no.
We will move so fast, like we will get like thrown out of the Earth's orbit, bro. Because
I think we spin at like 700 k's an hour or miles or something.
No, yeah, but relativity, we can't feel it.
Yeah, but like
I don't know the exact speed,
if the Earth stopped
velocity
spinning,
either.
If the Earth flipped like that,
we'd get launched, bro.
Because
we would go from relative zero for us to 700 because if the Earth stopped, we'd continue. Yeah, bro, and we'd just go.
Yeah. We'd instantly be.
You did physics in high school, right?
Yeah, I liked it.
Mr. Ed?
Yeah,
or Mr. O'Shea?
Mr. Ed, baby.
Wait, in year 12?
Yeah.
You were in my class? Oh, that's where we did the Colton bet. You and Seamus.
That's crazy.
Dude.
I feel like we didn't really... What
Mr.
the fuck?
Was a good... Yeah. We just didn't really... Weird.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You were the last person... you were the least person I spoke to in that physics class.
The least person I spoke
to. The person I spoke to the least. So a bit brain dead
really?
Last night.
What about like... dude, like... Will was in that. I have to censor it, dude.
He was not in year 12.
Yes, he... Oh, wait, no. He dropped out in year 11. True.
I'm not going to speak on that, man.
Nick telling me this story about how Ian... Do you remember Ian?
Yeah, dude. Ian
was in it, and then he left?
He came in for one class in year 11, and then the joke for the rest of the year was like, wait, where's Ian?
Yeah.
You were in that class in year 11?
No.
Yeah.
This is... I was with Mr. O'Shea in year 11.
So I had... Dude, my physics, I actually like really enjoyed.
So you had Mr. Ed both years?
Yeah.
I think he's a great teacher.
He's a good teacher. He has fun. I think both the physics teachers are fun.
Mr. O'Shea was like a good guy, but like not a good teacher.
Why?
Like, he couldn't explain the concepts well.
Yeah, sure.
I think he knew the concepts really well. He just couldn't He couldn't actually like.
Wasn't he like?
He couldn't break it down. He couldn't. He couldn't teach. He literally couldn't teach it. He knew the concepts like to a T. I feel.
But he's a really smart bloke.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
Made like a fortune doing something, and then was like cool.
He was telling
I've
us he
made
had this like project,
Yeah.
and they had like 3 months to do it. And him and his team, I think it was a small group, maybe like 6 to 8 people. They smashed it out in like a week, and then they just did nothing for 2.5 months.
Yeah, and like,
They were just sitting around doing nothing.
but I think he sold some invention or something like that.
Really?
I think I could be
Yeah,
wrong, but
right.
I think it's true. He sold something or he made a bunch of money and was like, all right, I'm just gonna like do teaching now because like I'm chilling. So I'm gonna do a.
Yeah.
So I don't think he was even a trained teacher.
Gotcha.
Like it might have been one of those things where you know how you can get honorary doctorates and stuff. Maybe it was a thing of like, oh, he has enough accolades. Like he's gone through. Like maybe I don't know if Mr. O'Shea's a doctor, but
No. Like Dr. Esther?
oh, true. We would call him Doctor
yeah.
Dr. O'Shea. That's whacked.
Anyway.
That's whacked.
All
To have
right,
a
tell the
doctor come
story.
to a high school
Yeah.
to teach. That's really weird.
Isn't it?
He was-
well, like he had a doctorate in mathematics, right?
Yeah, he was a smart bloke.
So it's like not quite a lesser doctor, but like, I don't know. I don't know the exact terminology and like are there
Don't be insulting the
no
doctors
no
like that,
exactly no full respect to all doctors of any discipline,
Yeah.
but I'm saying
in terms
like
of difficulty.
yeah, I feel like some people would say it would
Some doctorates. I think some degrees do take longer to get a doctorate in than
yeah
others.
that's what yeah
Like Woodsy is doing. Like if he does his because I think he's doing his PhD, and
right now
next year he's going to start. But he's going to be doing. I think it's like a 6-year all up for the doctorate.
another 6 years.
No. Like 2
Oh
more
right, he's
years,
got 2
I think.
additional years, right?
Because he's doing his honours at the moment or masters. No,
Mhm.
honours. And then, or maybe it's masters. I'm not sure. But he's doing his 4th year at the moment.
Yeah.
And then the next 2 will be doctorate. But, like I think medicine, like even I think like medicine. I don't think you can become a doctor of law. Maybe you can. I feel like I've heard that before.
Or a PhD in law.
I don't know. But like like for medicine, I think it's like
Yeah, I
You've
don't
gotta
know.
do
I
a-
feel like we're not.
you've got to do a degree.
I mean, we don't have doctorates, so
Look.
does it sound like we do?
This is my let's just call it
Understanding.
a theory. This is a theory. I don't even
It's just a theory, guys.
it's
A game theory. What did you just say?
game theory.
Oh, good.
I think like medicine takes like a fair bit longer. I think medicine's like 8 years because you have to do a pre-course. You have to do
That
a
makes
course.
sense.
You have to do like let's say biomed or something.
Isn't like 4-3-1 or something?
yeah,
Yeah.
like 8 years as opposed to like 6 or yeah, exactly.
We didn't even finish the Mr. Ed story with Ian.
Yeah, so this French bloke. I've been saying bloke or
Bloke?
I never say bloke. Anyway,
I say bloke.
I'll roll with it. Yeah, this French guy Ian. He came to school in year 11. First day comes into our physics class, and we're like, oh righto, he's a bit quiet. And then the next day comes by, and we have physics every day. I think, like 4 times a week.
Rolling timetable, but yeah.
And I'm like,
He's not there.
where's Ian? And then
This is just in your head, or you
I think
you ask the
I don't-
class,
I'm not sure. I can't really remember exactly, but it
and
just-
Mr. Ed does the role.
yeah, that it was like I think it actually was the day the next day didn't come.
Yep.
And we were like, where's Ian, Mr. Ed? He gave us like a half-assed answer. We're just like, I don't know, like he's not coming in today. And then like we found out like a week or 2 later that he like enrolled in the wrong class. I think he wanted to do
Oh, really?
psychology, not
Really?
physics.
Like
So
he didn't know the word
Yeah,
difference?
I think
I thought he was pretty proficient in English.
yeah, he was, but I just think he f***ed up.
Oh,
So that's why he left the
really?
Yeah,
I
so
was
he
I was
must have
under
been
the
sitting
impression he just like was like, wait, physics is kind of hard. I'm not
No,
gonna do it.
He was in the wrong class, so he must have been sitting there that day like, what the f*** are you doing
This ain't
here?
psychology, bro.
Why are we learning all this? I thought we were learning about the mind.
Meters per second, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So
But then the joke
the
continued.
meme was like
Every class is just like,
even-
didn't he
even year
stay on the
12.
roll for a while though? So every time
Yes,
Mr. Ed would
that
call
too.
Ian and be like, oh wait,
yeah, Mr. Ed got in on it as well. It was like semester 2, he was calling like Ian.
Oh, really?
And we're like, well, where's he going?
And then Nick told me one day he like walked past the class and everyone's like, it's Ian, he's here,
he's come back.
he's here, he's back, dude.
Yeah.
Good times.
Oh
yeah, physics was good, dude.
I think in year 11 and 12 for me at least, I feel like most people probably found this because everyone's doing kind of at
What they
least
want to do, yeah.
mainly what they want to do.
True.
The people in the class as well, they kind of click with a bit better.
Agreed.
So obviously English and stuff is a more of a mixed bag, which I liked. It was like a fun like English.
Even then, there's
English
like
religion.
the people who really want to be
lit.
academically successful in English are in lit,
Yeah.
and they're in the higher
Yeah.
discipline. So,
but yeah.
but yeah, there's still that range of like people who are just trying to pass, people who don't care, people who want to.
Whereas when
do
you
well.
do more specialized, like elective type
Yeah.
subjects, like
Media
drama,
or P studies,
music,
yeah, drama, yeah.
like everyone's.
Wait, there was a music, ATAR music.
Yeah, it's like one of the hardest ATARs.
Really?
Yeah, it's like
Wait, who was
apparently it's scaled really badly as well.
AIT?
Dude,
Apparently AIT, you get like 90% in the
Yeah.
exam, and it goes down to
Scaled so
60
bad
or
'cause it's so easy.
65. Yeah,
make your course harder,
he's literally.
or like I don't know.
Yeah, just alter the content
Not
so the
even
difficulties,
See, the thing is like I was talking about this last.
or just
night.
make the test longer so that I don't know.
But the thing is like this is interesting.
I feel like just old people are writing these exams,
Look,
and it's just not
I think
up to date.
I think I know.
Probably the curriculum's out, especially nowadays.
In the next 5 years,
We just made it out, dude, of like regular schooling. I feel like we were the lot because then COVID happened, and now there's all this AI stuff.
well, dude,
We were the last of normality.
AI is going to be so good for school soon.
Good or
Here's why.
go?
Here's why I think this makes a lot of sense
Mm.
as well. Like logically, in my brain, it's like, oh, that should work. Is that
Checks out.
is that soon tests will be optimized to be like the AI will be able to like algorithmically create tests to go. These are all of the same
Based on every single person?
No, more like in each subject. Oh, these are all like of similar difficulty in a sense. Like
Right.
they're probably already using it. Like they're already.
Oh,
using
you can evaluate the
system.
difficulty of different subjects. you
Probably.
mean?
But past that, and what I think is more interesting is like with uni, for example, or school.
Yeah.
Especially for uni, like I feel like I was talking to a guy named Ethan the other day on Wednesday.
Just talking in the
on
mirror.
Friday. No, on Saturday.
Yep.
So yesterday as well.
That wasn't funny.
He does psychology
Mhm.
and he's fourth year, and he was talking about how there's like a lot of bulk kind of stuff that's like there's a lot of fat on the course. There's a lot of stuff that could be trimmed, or just like the first year is very basic and also quite broad, and AI can definitely condense courses down, because at the end of the day, universities don't really care about you. It's a business.
Yeah.
It's a scheme.
Agreed.
And but AI will be able to help.
Optimize.
Well, it'll be able to help students be at like autonomous. No, I'm gonna take that word out. I didn't. It's gonna help them. It's gonna help students. It's gonna kind of fight for students' like ability to have the most optimized course. And I'm sure even further on, it'll become more personalized for each person.
Like everyone has to do 4 years. You think?
Well, I think that some
You can
courses
fast
could
track
be
it.
2, 3.
Dude, I feel like the whole dichotomy of not even just universities and education, man, the whole world is gonna change, bro.
But like, yeah, things like that
Like
where it optimizes everything.
Everything
in such
you
a
can
cool
think
way.
of, AI can alter it, either make it better or make it worse. Like tests are dead, bro. Like you can that form of assessment, like especially essay
think it's-
writing, is done.
I think it's gonna be
Like assignments are done, bro. Like because there's the I don't know the percentage, but let's say 20% of students don't know what AI is or just don't understand it enough, and they just don't use it. And the other 80% of people who are using AI, some better than others. Already that 20% is at a huge disadvantage. Those other 80, and then those 80% can be broken up into they just say to ChatGPT, write me an essay.
they either learn from it,
Yeah,
they use it as a learning tool, or they
Yeah.
use it as a way to stop learning.
exactly. And then
like everything has like schooling. Like
And
you
then
said,
some-
everything
yeah.
has to somehow be able to be figured out. how to use AI, or because obviously it's never going away, how to now integrate it into learning to make it a helpful tool, and that so that people actually use it correctly.
Yep.
When they're in a learning environment and stuff like that.
I feel like
that helps them. Yeah.
Do you know how in year 7 and 8 we had like?
Are we waffling? No.
No. I feel like what we're talking about is important and it makes sense. What you mean? Like we're just rambling nonsense?
I was just asking.
No, I think it's an interesting topic.
Right. Yeah.
I think. Do you know how in year 8 we have like sex ed?
Yep.
I feel like there should be like an AI class in high school, and everyone learns the basics.
I think you're talking about things that are going to be happening. Like
100%,
without a doubt, things like this are going to be happening. It's like that video that
and the landscape is so quickly changing anyway, to where, as you were telling me earlier today, there's the what is it, Claude
2?
Yeah,
that's free as well. That's free and way better than ChatGPT. But
exactly.
GPT is going to come out with
it will update,
mega
for sure.
update.
And even big conglomerates like Apple don't have a native AI yet. Like how you were saying, if Siri became a fully
integrated AI,
open AI, yeah, dude.
What was I gonna say? Oh, you're talking about schooling. Right after I said waffling, what are you talking about?
I don't know. We can move on if you want.
No.
Or do you think it'll come back to you?
It'll come back. AI. Just give me like 10 seconds.
Guys, we didn't even like introduce ourselves, by the way. Welcome back to Eggs on Toast.
Yep, welcome.
We're a solid 25 minutes in, 30 minutes in, and we didn't even say g'day. So
I'm Ethan.
I'm Alex.
Hope you enjoy your Eggs on Toast.
That's actually jokes. We didn't even...
Yeah, that's fine.
We didn't even intro. We just got straight into it, which I love.
Cool runnings.
You know, we were kind of like overcooking the egg a little bit. I don't know. I was
bit.
trying to think of a good analogy,
That's
but
right.
we were letting...
We'll get better with those.
We preheated the pan for so long, and we only just put the eggs in.
Maybe move
is that
the
a better?
Just a touch away.
Is that like that?
I think it's fine. Just like when you get loud, just be aware that it might be... Maybe I'm micromanaging. Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll find out. So with like... Oh man, I had something that I wanted to talk about AI, like onto what you were talking about, but
content.
We can
to do with content or
So thank you. The video that we've seen of the guy like sitting in the chair talking about how basically
the guy sitting in the chair, awfully specific. Yeah, nah, it's fine.
You know what I'm talking.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Basically he's talking about, and sorry that I'm not crediting this. I
can put it on screen.
Try and find the vid. He actually has a cool account. I had a look. It's like a lot of different videos. Seems kind of like talking like flow of consciousness kind of content.
Oh really?
Yeah, just like talking about things like similar,
like spiritualism.
I don't know.
Not spiritualism, spirituality.
Not necessarily. I think it's more just like his
state of mind.
Yeah, state of mind stuff. And he was talking about, or just inquisitive like ideas and stuff like that.
Stoicism.
Sure, if you like to use that word.
I
don't. But he's talking about how we're at right before iPhone started taking off.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, the tech. So there's like a curve.
Oh,
there's this curve.
Can I just quickly interject? That video you sent me was like one of the best reels I'd ever seen in my life.
It's amazing.
That was like
go watch it.
That changed the outlook of how I think about technology and stuff.
Yeah.
That was thank you, dude.
It kind
Continue,
of it was like interesting to hear and someone else, because I've talked to Ollie similarly,
and it wasn't that big either. It didn't have that many views.
No,
it was really good.
Yeah, Ollie and I have talked about a similar like idea,
thought process. Yeah,
of like so this guy's basically like saying we're on the cusp, right? And I think people already know this. We're on the cusp of AI integration, or just like AI growth and getting better. It's always getting better,
exponential.
And people think like, let's say we're on a curve. Like there's a curve like this.
We're at a flat line, and then it's going to take a big exponential
like
jump, and then it's going to flatline again.
And it's flatlining, and we've kind of reached that with iPhones. Like they're just making them like I don't
They're
really,
adding little changes.
yeah, little like it's not
The first
massive.
iPhone was the start of the curve, and then now it's made
So-
big
and-
leaps over the last 10,
and
11, 12 years.
People think
15 years.
that we're like here on the curve already of AI, but we've like not even begun. We're at the inception of it. So people like nobody knows what the top of that peak is. Like
We can't even fathom
you
it.
can't conceive it.
Yep.
And it'll put to question what our
Anything.
basic need for life and living is, what our purpose is. Because if our purpose is, he says it so well. Play the video. Play
I
the
will.
clip.
I'll play the
I'm not even
video.
going to say it. Just
Yeah.
play that clip, that little bit of him talking about.
I agree, dude. It's so well. Like the video itself was so well articulated and edited.
looks nice.
He got to the point, really, and he
Yeah.
explained himself well.
Here's the clip.
But I don't think people are thinking about just how crazy it's about to get. If I made a curve on how fast a new tech progresses, it starts out boring and then it's like, woo! And then it's like, it's everywhere, nobody cares. So if this is a smartphone revolution, this is where nobody upgrades anymore. This is like the iPhone 3 to like iPhone 10. And this is where each text you sent was like 25 cents and you had a BlackBerry. I think people think with AI, we're somewhere in the middle over here. But I feel like we're still over here way before even the nerds can predict what the future's about to be like. I'm not the doomsday type, I'm optimistic, but only down the line once everyone adapts. But I'm worried about the transition. So think about how unprepared courts and evidence and news and insurance companies and college and social life in general is for a transformation like this. If our value is defined by what we can contribute today, then I can't lie, it feels like our value as humans is at risk. We're gonna have to be the most adaptable generation of all time. We need to talk about how we're gonna provide value in a world where so much of what we do today will no longer be needed.
Cool, we're back.
Boom. Yeah.
Um,
Wow, that was such a good video, man.
Yeah.
I watched it just then.
Thank you, Mr. Instagram Real Man.
Yeah.
Um,
I was almost like, we shouldn't even share that, dude. Like, I kind of want to. I want to know that information and no one else.
yeah. Lazy.
That's really selfish.
Yeah, I was going to call you lazy, but selfish is the right word.
Lazy.
No, my brain's dead.
No, yeah, all good. Oh, dude. So Ethan, what?
My lip balm just came all over me.
I was just gonna say, Ethan went out last night, had a big old Saturday night. We're filming this on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Nice Sunday arvo,
You
and
reckon release dates? You reckon we release on a Monday?
yeah, I think so.
I think Sunday apps come out.
I don't know. We can discuss
Maybe Wednesday episodes come out on
Wednesday.
Thursday, Wednesday.
What?
Weekday, the episode we record on the week during the week.
Right. Well, we're so far ahead. I don't even know if we need to think like that.
But when we are at a point when we're uploading every week,
Yeah.
like I guess we've got a bank now,
Mm.
but I'm sure it'll run out. Anyway,
Yeah, that's true.
I think we'd upload like the weekday, like when we meet up during the week.
Uh-huh.
We'll upload that on the Monday next, and then
Yeah.
the Sunday one we'll upload on like the Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You want to talk about your Saturday night, dude?
Yeah.
Ethan hasn't told me anything, so I'm excited. I'm just as excited as the rest of you.
Anticipatory.
Anticipatory? Is that a word?
Let's.
I'm anticipating.
yeah.
He said I have so much to talk about, so let's.
set it like that.
I've set the stage so high for you.
Okay. Let's
Nervous?
set the stage.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm nervous. I'm nervous to tell you guys about this. It's
Oh, really?
No, not at all, actually. All right, let me collect myself. Okay, so I had work a 24-hour shift on Friday. Let me try and stop fidgeting. That's a good challenge. That might help me concentrate. Oh, these chairs are comfy, bro.
They are.
Okay.
I'm gonna try not to interject. I'm gonna be as quiet as possible. I wanna be a true listener.
If you have questions, please chirp in though.
Okay.
So, man,
Bro.
I'm caught. Spider-Man's captured me.
Just let go. Just
You've got to let go. Have you seen that, Adam Driver?
Which film?
You've got to let go. That's what he says to Ray, I think. You've got to let go.
Oh,
Right before they kiss.
right. No, it's not right before they kiss.
No, it's not. That's disgusting. How
Like
Disney.
later.
How dare you?
Can we not go on a Star Wars tangent right now? We're on
Episode.
Shut up!
9.
No one cares. No one cares about
All right,
this tangent.
dude. Don't peak the audio like that.
Sorry.
That's gonna make your job harder when you're editing.
Just come on.
Right. So, I had a 24-hour support work shift on Friday. I stayed at like a hotel. It's really cushy. I have like I'm very very thankful for my job and really appreciative of it. It allows me to do stuff like this and other creative ventures, which is what I want to do. So, I start on a Friday at 5 p.m. Go out for dinner. To Grilled every
Ooh,
time,
mid.
every week, right?
You got a grilled every week.
Dude, he gets the same order because
Oh right, sorry. Okay,
he gets the same order. So,
cool.
so
Fair enough.
like I
Simon
will.
Says?
Well,
That burger slabs.
I've kind of gone through. Like I'm just going through it because I go every
Fair
week.
enough.
So I'm like, all right, let's get a new one, and I'm so sick of it. But I like the other week I went to Zambrero's, got a takeaway, and then went to Grilled with him.
Huge dub, bro.
So
Sam's is go-to.
yeah, so I could, because he's better. I've swapped teams. Because he's better.
We can debate this after.
Because this is more consistent. That's valid.
Nah, bro. Zambrero's is so good.
Anyway, so Grilled, he'll get the same thing every week. It's just like he's like, I don't know. He just has a very specific way of living and thinking and stuff like that.
Yep.
Obviously.
Yep.
He has Down syndrome, for anyone wondering. And in the morning, we then go to Dôme.
Ooh.
Now, I don't hate Grilled. I don't mind it, actually. Sometimes I get excited for it. The idea of it's actually kind of exciting for me, but
Yeah.
when I'm there, I'm like, I'm pretty sick of these chips. Like, they're too salty or whatever. Like, when I'm eating there, I'm like, my body doesn't like this. But when I'm at Dôme, Dôme is the bane of my existence.
Dude.
Grilled is a Michelin star restaurant compared to that piece of shit. I hate Dôme with a passion.
It's so funny you say that.
I can't believe that it has this, like, it's an enduring cafe because it's this.
I don't know how it still exists,
Dude,
bro. It's actually
just
garbage.
It's just an old running cafe, a long time running cafe in Perth that.
Is it only in Perth?
It's only WA.
Really?
It's only WA. It's a piece of shit. It's old. Old people go there. Some people go there for coffee. Their coffee's shit. Their hot chocolates are bad. Like
I do.
That's the
Hold
easy
on.
stuff to make.
I have a story about Dôme. So how about you continue with your?
You do Dôme. I need some time.
No. I want to hear about your Saturday night, but we can go back to Dôme.
No, we stay in Dôme.
We stay on Dôme.
Yes,
Dude. This is a roller coaster. Every episode is a roller coaster of tangents and topic
this
changes.
isn't a tangent now. We're in the story.
No, but I just
and we're
introduced that we were going to talk about your Saturday night, and now we've just completely
now we're
sideswiped.
in the Dôme. We're going to
Okay, we're in the realm of
we're
Dôme.
talking about Dôme,
Okay.
and then I'll move on with my story.
All right. We'll take a hiatus. All right, Saturday night coming soon. All right. So, on the week, last weekend.
I wouldn't even say this is a hiatus. We're
transitioning.
we're in the Dôme pocket of the story.
Okay. All right. Cool.
So
but
Dôme,
I'm about to tell of
the theme of Dôme. Then
the theme.
you know what? I'm an idiot. You talk.
Episode 4, Dôme sucks. Dôme. Okay. So, last weekend, because right now is the weekend. Last weekend, we had. I partake in a youth group like summer camp where every January there's about 20 leaders and we go down south to Dwelling Up and we run like a youth camp for 5 days, Monday to Friday. It's a really good time. There's like 40 to 50 campers.
Half over 18, half under, kind of.
What?
Half of you guys
No,
are over 18, half under.
I'll quickly explain. So there's like 40 to 50 campers. They're 12 to 15. Then there's senior campers, which are like in between. It's leaders in training, basically. They're like 16 or 17. And then you're a leader and you're 17 plus, usually 18 plus. And so
all up, there's 50 of you.
No. There's about
Just the
40. There's about 40 to 50 campers, and then there's about 20 leaders. So there's about 60 to 70 all up.
Okay.
It's a really good time. Anyway, done it for about 10 years, and every winter in July we do a leaders camp, where the senior campers and the leaders come. We hang out and we plan the next camp, and it's a great time. And it was down in Woodburn Point this time, a little bit past Rockingham.
Nice place.
And we were leaving Woodburn Point, and there were a few of us, and we were like, hey, let's get some breakfast. And me being like, you know what? I haven't had Dôme in a little while. Let's go get some Dôme, guys. And half of our group was like, yeah, that's a good idea. And then a few of us were like, that is the worst idea ever.
But you brought it up?
I brought it up. I pushed Dôme.
Okay. Let's keep that
So
in
we
mind.
go there. We go to Dôme. Dôme Coogee is the place. It looked great, dude. 2-story dome. Interesting setup, right? You order.
Damn, that sounds great.
We were sitting upstairs.
Starbucks.
We had to walk down to order. Again, it's a bit weird. You have to go to the counter to order.
Come on, man.
That is a bit silly.
Serve me.
Anyway, and funnily enough, we were driving to the Dôme. My friend John in the passenger seat. Myself driving. And basically we see this like weird lady walking. And she's wearing the weirdest pants. They're like bell bottoms, but they're not jeans. And I can't even explain it. She looked like a cat lady. She just a weird, and she had like a cat phone case.
Yeah, I understand.
We just drove past and we're like,
Just an odd lady.
and this is a Monday morning, by the way.
So
We're
you were
like
driving to the Dôme.
we're driving to the Dôme.
Were you
and
far away?
We were maybe, it's about a 10-minute drive. We're maybe 3 minutes in. So we're we're 7-minute drive away. We see her. We're like, that's a bit weird. Interesting. We have a little laugh about it. She's by herself as well. Just a bit weird. Bit out of the ordinary.
So nice of you guys
Then-
laughing at an old lady by herself walking.
No, but what makes it funnier is
Go.
this is probably like 3 kilometers away. About half an hour later, guess who walks in the door of Dôme?
Trundles in.
She does, dude. And we're like, what are the chances? And again, this is like quite a distance away. So we're like, what are the chances we see this lady, notice her, and then she walks into the Dôme? Then we order our breakfast. There's 5 of us there. There's myself, John, Nick, Harper, and Jay. And then we order a variety of meals. John and I order a full breakfast, the standard. And Jay orders waffles. Nick orders like a wrap.
I know
Dude,
all of these.
It's
dude.
funny
You're
because
talking about it, and I'm
Nick
like,
and John
yeah, I know where
used
that's
to
on the
work at
menu.
Dôme, so they know the place inside and out as well. And I think Harper orders a fruit salad, and Nick orders like a wrap or like kind of a breakfast
Yeah.
burrito. I can't remember exactly,
Yeah.
dude.
Like a chicken wrap or something.
Yeah, something like that. And then 20 minutes later, nothing's come. We're like, okay. And Jay and I order orange juice, bro. That should take like 2 minutes to get it to us. Nothing comes. We're like, okay, this is a bit odd. None of us are the type to complain. We're like, maybe at half an hour, we might like wave down a waiter or waitress
Only
and say,
Coogee
hey, we're
would-
waiting on
Coogees would
food.
happen.
But yeah. And our waiter, his name is Sal. He's like this old do you watch Impractical Jokers? Bro, his name was Sal. I'd never met a Sal before, seen a Sal before. The way he was acting, synonymous to how Sal would...
Did he
like,
look like him?
No, he didn't look like him. But the way he was...
Did he look like he could have been dressed up?
It looked like he didn't work there and it was fake.
It was
And
disguised.
we were part of an Impractical Jokers set. It was so bizarre. It was comical.
Yeah.
And he's walking around. He goes up and talks to the old lady and is like trying to rizz her up almost. I'm like,
Okay.
what is happening right now? I feel like I'm in a TV show.
Yeah, you're getting punked.
And to add another bizarre detail, there was a bird in the Dôme just flying around. None of the employees were paying attention to it. We were starting to think, is this Dôme just has a bird? It was like a little Willy Wagtail. So we're like, sure, that's
So
not
it's
like
just chilling.
It's just flying around, sitting on, like, lands on tables, chills for a bit. Bizarre. So then, 25, 30 minutes in, food starts arriving in waves. The fruit salad, that should not take half an hour to arrive.
You
It
guys should have-
arrives.
You guys should have asked a lot earlier. This is on
I
you.
think none
Not
of
on
I
you,
think
but-
we were all just so in. We were just baffled by this whole experience. Harper's fruit salad arrives. It's supposed to come with yogurt and honey. Just no yogurt and honey. So it's just a bowl of fruit.
Dude, what
Me and John's full breakfast arrives. Hash brown, cold, bro. Cold hash brown. And then John notices
they forgot, dude.
what is clearly like one of the chefs walks out of the staff room door. Looks like they're about to go on break. So John theorizes that they just quickly
Whipped it up.
and then brought it out and
Why was it
didn't
cold?
really care. I don't know, dude.
I would have
I reckon they just like
complained.
I reckon they threw the hash brown in like the warmer for like 5 minutes and were like, yeah, that's good enough. Throw it
Dude,
in.
Dôme deserves to be complained to.
And then the eggs suck. The eggs sucked. I got scrambled. John, I believe, got sunny side up or maybe poached. Sausage was all right. Mushrooms kind of sucked. Bacon
Dude,
was
fresh,
mid.
Their fresh produce is bad.
We didn't get like the butter. We didn't get butter. We didn't get cutlery, bro. We had to go up and get cutlery.
I'm so glad that this is your story. about
It was
Dôme.
like comically. John put it so well. He was like, "This is comically bad." And then we still don't have our drinks, by the way. A few of us ordered. I ordered an orange juice and a coffee. Bit bizarre, but
That'll curdle.
didn't get our coffee until like 10 minutes into our food. And then the last things to arrive were the 2 orange juices, bro.
Did you say anything?
No, dude, because we were just in disbelief, dude. It was so
You were getting
bad.
f***ed with. Wait, was anyone else there?
It was like,
Did you see
it wasn't
other
that busy.
Were other people getting served
Yeah, people were getting served.
and you weren't?
The lady,
Like, did it feel
the
like you
old
guys
lady
were
ordered a
forgotten?
coffee and got her coffee like straight away. So we were like, we must be getting punked right now.
What the f***, dude?
Dude, it was so weird.
It was like a now you see me type shit.
Bro, it was... And then Sal was bringing us the food and the drinks. And, oh, dude, it just, like, Mur and Q and Joey are in his ear saying, like, all right, Sal, bring out the orange juice last.
All right, start flirting with the chick now. Cat lady.
He also, like, dropped a fork. As he was taking plates away, he dropped one of our forks. Dude, Joe is in his ear saying, all right, Sal, drop a fork.
Mm.
I
wish I was there. I really wish I was there.
It was so bad, it was good.
Yeah, of course.
But it was also horrible.
It's like an episode
The
of The
food-
Office.
Like, even if the food was decent, it would have been alright. But the food sucked. The service sucked. It was just so bad,
Everything
man.
was so bad that it was good. I like it.
And then John ordered, like, finally, like, one of the fancier coffees. I don't know. It, like, cost extra. And this waiter came, like, sprinting upstairs with the coffee and was like, I'm so sorry. This came late. Like,
oh, really?
like that was as if that was the only thing that arrived late to our table. Everything arrived late.
You should just push the table towards
And gave-
it.
and
This
he-
came late.
And he gave John a free...
Censor that one as well.
Stop saying it. He gave John a free drink.
Yeah.
Voucher. But it was like it was like stamped 9 times, and then you have the free one. It's like
Yeah.
buy 9, get the 10th free.
Yeah.
But then John was saying Dôme has like a free drink voucher. Like this guy either didn't know there was a free drink voucher anyway, and he just went boom, 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 quickly stamped it, and then ran upstairs.
Dude, what the f***?
And
man.
then none of the coffees came with spoons either. It was just a plate with the coffee. There was no spoon.
You were getting...
Bro, we were getting
pranked,
duped.
Bro.
We were-
100%. I can't fathom a workplace that would do that and like everything went wrong.
We were in an episode of Prank Patrol, bro. It was bizarre. It was kind of enjoyable because it was just so silly.
Thank you so much for that story.
But yeah, bottom line, Dôme sucks, bro. But I want to try a different Dôme because I was like, it must be that one.
Joondalup is good service.
Apparently Hillary sucks, dude. But I haven't been to the Hillary's one in a long time. Yeah. Which Dôme were you at? Did you go attend?
I'm not gonna say.
Oh, you don't want to say?
No, I just don't want to like.
Screw it. Coogee Dôme, you suck.
It was Coogee Dôme. I just don't want to say.
Okay. Oh, because okay, fair.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm never going. I
but-
will say this with confidence. I'm never going back to Coogee Dôme ever in my life.
Nah, maybe you will just to try it out, dude.
Nah, dude, I don't think so.
If we should do an episode in Coogee Dôme.
That becomes one of our dude. I wouldn't mind
It's like
it.
the internal joke of the pod.
Oh, dude.
We start to make friends.
I felt
with
bad for Sal though. Like he was an elderly gentleman. Like he clearly didn't like.
Did he look like he could have had makeup on?
No. He was a real dude.
Okay. So yeah, that's
Just his name was Sal, bro. It's just
all points.
what
all
is
points
what is the
lead.
quote? Real is stranger than fiction. That's not it. Yeah.
Reality is stranger than fiction.
Yeah.
I think. Who cares?
Anyway,
Not,
it was one of those moments where it's like too many things going on to not be a setup. But of course, why would it actually be? It was just. John just put
great.
it so perfectly. It was comically bad.
So yeah, Dome's really bad.
Agreed.
I am happy to burn bridges there. I don't want anything to do with Dome. Look, service is fine. Like the ones that I've gone to, I know like Joondalup's fine, Hillary's is fine.
The Kingsley one is where John and Nick worked, and they were saying like it was
Subiaco
miles better.
It's fine. There's one in the city.
Subiaco.
There's one in the city.
You know a lot of domes, bro.
That's the thing. I've been to quite a few.
Is it really only WA?
Yeah.
Wow.
So bad, dude. Oh my god. I used to love I to be fair, used to love like the frozen, like the Freddos or like the honeycomb crunch one.
Oh yeah.
Like those drinks.
The koala as well.
But they're just like sweet bombs, and it's like
yeah.
different.
Exactly.
Like it's a different
only
type
good
of
because it's just
milkshake.
sugar. Yeah.
So anyway, so yeah, after Dome in the morning.
Back to Ethan's.
Every week
back to
we
Ethan's
go to
story.
Grilled at
Yeah.
night. Every week we go to
Uh-huh.
Dome in the morning.
Yep.
He gets the same thing. At Dome, he gets a toast and hash browns, and then puts the hash brown in between two of the slices of toast and eats it without any sauce or anything.
Ooh.
Dry.
No butter?
Nothing.
Ooh.
Every time. That's all he gets. I'm like, hey man, do you
Have you
wanna-"
tried it? You can't knock it till you try it, bro.
Dude, of course I've tried it.
Good.
I've been. Can I? Hey mate, can I have a little bit? I'll give you some chips. Because I'm going through the burgers now. Like I'm scraping the barrel.
Of Dome.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like their
They sell
menu is
everything.
enormous.
They have-
bro.
They have curry.
Yeah.
They have like, what's another weird one? They have like mac and cheese with,
Yeah.
mac and cheese with like pulled pork or something.
I genuinely used to think it was just like a breakfast place.
Let's stop talking about it.
Yeah.
Giving him too much airtime.
Exposure. Yeah. True. Yep. Continue.
Burn all domes. Arsonists.
I'm not telling you to burn down every dome in Perth, but
I am saying that.
But if you did, wouldn't be sad about it.
No.
Bring back Sizzler, bro.
And this is obviously all in jest, and this is a comedy.
Yeah,
podcast,
this is a bit.
And
All right, Sal.
this isn't.
This is a comedy podcast?
can't-
No.
We have to say that though for like legal
Oh, yeah,
reasons.
yeah,
This
yeah,
is a
this
comedy
is a joke.
podcast.
Yeah, burn all domes.
We're
Joking.
not funny enough to have a comedy podcast. Not yet.
Not yet.
Anyway, so we finish at Dome, and then he had footy every Saturday. Most Saturdays he
Ooh.
has footy, unless it's a bye or something. Their team's pretty big, so sometimes he just doesn't.
So you went grilled for dinner Friday night.
Yep.
Dome
in the
for
morning.
breakfast. Gotcha.
We chill,
Saturday
and
morning.
we chill out in the hotel at night time and like watch a
Oh.
movie together, or he'll want to have time.
If you don't mind me asking, why do you stay at a hotel?
I think it's just like a little holiday for him.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm not really sure, to be honest.
No,
I think
it's
it's
All
yeah.
good.
And NDIS covers it for, because I think it's also to give his sister time. Oh, that's what it is. It's to
Yeah.
give his sister, because he lives with his sister.
I
it's
see.
to
Oh,
give
just
her
a
some
little bit
ti-
of
some time
time
off.
away.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I see. Cool.
Um.
Fair.
So anyway, we finish at Dome. We go back to the hotel just to chill out for like half an hour, and then I think we go to footy. Yeah, we go to footy at that point. I don't know. Time elapses between Dome and footy, but we get to footy. We're late because of he was just being difficult. So we literally got there as the game was about to start. So luckily he was able to like still start the match at the beginning. like play most
Good,
of the match. But I'm getting too. I feel like I'm getting too deep into certain specifics.
Details, yeah. It's alright,
Broader
dude.
strokes. Who cares about my Saturday? Anyway, so I had my support work shift, finished footy, took him back to the hotel, and then it's 5 p.m. at this point.
Done?
When I leave. Shift's done.
Cool.
I leave about 5:20 because the other support worker, I just had a little chat with him, who's also Josh, my housemate. He took over.
Cool.
So it was 5:30. Came back home. It's like 6 o'clock now.
Ethan's dialing up the lads.
6 o'clock now.
It's time.
I've got to get ready. I'm a bit stinky, to be honest, from the day of like running around.
The beers have been cracked open
with
already.
him. Not quite yet.
Not quite yet.
So I need to shave, get nice and baby smooth.
Yeah.
So I'm
When does the first beer get consumed, Ethan?
at the party.
Ooh.
So I'm,
How did you get to the party?
I drove.
Ooh.
Are
Are you incriminating yourself right now?
No.
Oh, good.
What's criminal about driving?
How did the car get back?
I drove it in the morning,
Mm.
and I'm off my P's.
Let's take a step back. Back
Back
to 6 o'clock. You've
Yeah.
gotten ready.
So basically, I'm a little bit not stressed.
He's
but I'm
out the
just kinda
door.
Like I'm kind of like rushing around trying to get things done because I want to get to the party. I think it starts at 7. I don't want to get there then. I want to get there like a little bit later. When others are rocking up, which everyone
House
does.
party.
21st.
Cool.
Leb's 21st.
Yep. You did tell me that.
Yeah, and it's like I think I leave at 8 o'clock.
What?
So
You leave the pot?
I leave here.
Oh,
at 8.
gotcha.
So
Party's well underway.
party's well underway. I
Gotcha.
get there and the speeches have started.
Ooh, early speeches.
Early speeches. I must have just wanted to get them.
Are
out the
you
way.
saying a speech?
No.
Oh.
But I get there at 8:30 and I hear like a crowd of laughter. I'm like, oh, it's speeches.
Yeah.
Have I just missed all
Awkward,
the
hey?
speeches? Agreed. Run in, sweet. They've just begun, so it's all good.
Chill.
I actually don't think I missed anything, which is
good.
nice. Just like the first joke, I guess.
Yeah.
Which must have been a cracker because everyone was laughing.
Must have.
So yeah, then had a good time at the party with jiving.
Uh-huh.
Some beer pong happened, and then I tapped out to. Well, I finished my beer pong game, and then another group wanted obviously queued up, and they were DJing on the decks, and I spoke to them earlier about just DJing, just because I'm interested in it. I don't do it often, but I think it's a cool. Yeah, it's fun, and it's just I don't know, an interesting thing. Anyway,
Do you you actually know a thing or two?
yeah,
Cool.
I know a thing or two. I would
Yeah,
say that.
Fair.
So then I come back down to the main dance floor area, and this is just Leb's brother and his friends, and his brother's mates.
Uh-huh.
They're on the decks, and then they're like, "All right, we're gonna go beer pong," and they're like, "Do you want to hop on? Give me the headphones." I'm like, "Cans are on." Sure. So I chuck the headphones on.
Yeah.
Get behind the decks. It's a different deck that I've compared to the one I've used. Pretty similar, very standard layout for decks, and I think it was just an older model of Pioneer, a Pioneer deck, but the system that I was using, I can't remember what it's called, looked so different than the one I use. The UI was just different.
Mm-hmm.
So I was. I got behind there after they'd left. They're at the beer pong now. It's me by myself.
Yeah.
Time to prove my might and my worth. And I'm not stressed, but I'm like,
Don't want to mess this up.
Well, I'm drunk. I'm looking at this screen. I'm like, okay, this is all new, a new look. It looks neater.
Oh, you don't understand the UI?
Yeah, exactly. It's just I'd compare it to the software that I use is Microsoft, and this one felt like an Apple product.
Right.
It was like
Gotcha.
cuter.
Yep.
But I started to understand it within like a couple minutes. Like I was just letting the song rock out and just kind of playing around.
And they would have left a loop. So like
No,
if you
so
did nothing, it would have messed up.
No, the song was playing through.
Yeah. So you had a little bit of time to
So
prepare.
I was like messing around with that song, and then just while I was figuring out the software, chuck some more songs on, and then the mums come up. They're like, oh, "Can you play some ABBA?" Us ladies, we're all sick of this clubbing music. Like, could you just play a bit of our music? And I'm like, I got you. Search up ABBA, Mamma Mia, Gimme Gimme Gimme, blah blah blah.
Oh yeah.
So I put on I think Mamma Mia, and Mamma Mia is really fast. It's like this.
Yeah. Fast tempo. Yeah.
So I'm like, well, I'm having a good time. Mamma Mia's playing. I mixed it into like from a house or like a clubbing song to Mamma Mia. So that was an interesting time or like learning experience to figure out
Did you nail it?
Yeah, I didn't nail it. It was fine.
I
mixed it in and the tempos matched.
BPM, yeah.
Yeah, the tempos matched well enough.
That's good.
I mixed it in and it was fine. No one like looked at me. It was just like, oh, yeah, Mamma Mia's on. And then I realized, like, I'm looking through other songs. I'm like, oh no, I should just put another ABBA song on.
Yeah.
Go from ABBA to ABBA. Let's do a medley. And then I realized Mamma Mia is so much faster than the other ones. Like, I put Dancing Queen, and it's like Dancing Queen's like, da 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 da, so much slower.
Yeah.
So it's high pitched, weird. The mum's not gonna like this. Luckily, I think it was Gimme Gimme is quite fast. Sweet.
Gimme a man after midnight.
We're in. That took a few. Like I was kind of stressing because I was like, this is. I'm repeating myself.
Yeah.
It was, anyway, so had a bit of a DJ.
Yep, DJing.
Drunk
DJ.
DJ. Finished that off.
Finished off the DJ. Finished off the bottle.
There you go. Yeah, finished the bottle off. The supplied alcohol was good. It was like a good amount. You know
so you didn't have to. Did you bring anything?
I did, but I didn't have to tuck into it.
Cool.
And then the party just kind of continues, chatting to people. It was nice to talk to people I haven't seen for a while.
That's good.
And then after the party's kind of
cooling off,
I guess. Some people aren't leaving, but we're leaving for like Maddock, a guy from our school, and his brother, and then another bloke who's
has a gig?
Who's Leb's mate.
Yeah.
We're like, I think he asks, do you want to go out clubs or something? Maybe not clubs, just do you want to go out?
So where'd you go?
Dude, it was not disastrous. It was a pretty filthy clubbing experience.
First time
clubbing.
No. First time at this venue.
First time for the first venue. So we went to a place called Hype, I believe. I think it's
never heard of it.
Hype something. It's in Leaderville. Right near Hippie Bar.
Oh yeah, Hippie Bar's good, man.
Just around the corner from Hippie, there's a place called Hype.
Gotcha.
So we go into Hype. Pretty cool.
Busy.
Yeah, good crowd. Like, seems like a different.
Good vibes.
Yeah, it was. Good vibes. Pretty dark and like. Yeah,
hard to see.
It was too dark.
Yeah,
it was too dark.
Gotcha. Did you leave fairly quickly, or?
So we left the party and like caught had an Uber who was playing like Indian and Pakistani music.
Dude, nothing like really?
They were
like
bangers.
No,
we were like he was playing like
dude,
shit,
like
shit radio.
Uber. Yeah.
And then like accidentally touched his music and switched back and we were like, no, like go back to that. That's sick. And then we were just all like dancing out.
Did he have AirPods in?
No. He was nice. He was a bit quiet, but just doing his job.
They always have AirPods in, man.
Yeah. I get it.
No, I get it.
Who
too.
cares?
Yeah.
Like, you're driving me. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
So and then at Hype we were there till 2 maybe. we leave because it's kind of a bit dead.
What time did you arrive?
We left at. We'd probably arrive 12:30.
Oh, so you're there 90 minutes. Okay.
Yeah,
Not too bad.
Dancing. Maddock knew a few people, saying hi to them, and then we went around to see if Hippie Bar was like a bit more popping.
Ooh.
Hippie Bar's like locked off.
Closed.
So, no, just like
Not letting more people in.
No more.
Right.
Fair.
Gotcha.
Let's go back. Go back to Hype. Nah. Like we were gone for a minute.
And they didn't let you back in.
You can't come in.
They didn't even recognize you.
It didn't matter. They were like, we can't let you in. Sorry, man. I'm like, and I just
I guess
lied.
it's 2 a.m.
We
Like
just
some
lied.
places are closing at 2 a.m.
We just lied. We were like I was like our mate really needed to vomit and he didn't want to do it in the club, so he quickly had to run out and we needed to go get him. Like, can you please let us in? Okay, yeah, I was lying.
Did they let you? Did
No,
they?
no. So
Oh,
they
damn.
they also like the guy.
I would have let you in,
The
man.
guy just like tapped me on the shoulder. He's like, dude, this is my job. Like, I can't do it because
Yeah.
I'll get in trouble.
Yeah, fair.
It's not my decision.
Is
Alright.
that a night? Is that the end of the night?
No. All right, man. That's
No.
fine. Leaderville to Hillary's. We go.
Walk.
Bar 1.
Scooter.
Inside.
Walk.
No. Uber.
Oh.
Uber again. This is a pretty expensive night.
Oh.
Bar 1.
Mate, the old stomping ground.
So many people still were there at 2:30.
How,
It was crazy.
dude? Bar
It
one,
pumps. Everyone just goes there after class.
dude. You can stay in there till like 5. I'm pretty sure.
Dude, the toilet smelled disgusting. The toilet smelled like old.
Why do you know what that smells like?
Love a.
What? What?
It smelled like old.
That doesn't translate. How do you know what old smells like?
Don't do that.
Yep.
Let's move on.
No. I'll move on, but you got to understand where I'm coming.
People know what I mean. It's just,
I don't.
oh, dude. It was like cheesy. Oh, it was bad, dude. Very bad.
All right. Bathroom stunk.
So bad.
How were the good vibes though?
It's bar 1. It was honestly better than like the renovation.
What does that mean though?
Nicer.
What is it's bar 1? What does that mean for the people who don't know? Because I know what
It's
that
a
means.
really ratty club. It's where you
similar
go,
vibe to Dôme. It's so bad, it's good.
Yeah, it's where you go when everything else is closed. So it's like
Or where you
it's
go
your
when you
last
live.
option.
Yeah, when
It's-
you live really close.
Bar 1's your rebound. She's your
Yeah,
girl
that's
when
good.
you're.
It's the rebound
down
nightclub.
bad.
That's a great way to put it.
So
Are you with Leb as well?
No.
Really? Leb stayed home?
Yeah, I think he's with his girlfriend. I
Oh, fair.
can't remember.
Fair.
They must have asked around, but it was just us four that
Cool.
headed out. And no vomiting, which is lovely the
From
whole
you?
night. Yeah, which
That's
is
good.
nice. We ended at 5 at bar 1.
They kicked you out?
No, I think we were just heading out. Met
Kebab?
some people. Nah. Oh,
Zambas?
I didn't.
Ooh. You're
And
lost,
so
bro.
I go and check. I go and check the DDs for going. And what?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
That must be like $40, $50, $60, man.
$75.
$70.
So I was.
Oh,
I
right.
just said absolutely not. I'm not.
This is
paying
why
that
I'm done.
much.
This is why I don't do it
And
anymore.
then
There's so much
I
money.
was like, okay, well, mum and dad live. Like my parents' house is close. I'm gonna go sleep there the night. Check Uber price for that,
yeah.
which is 5-minute drive, $30. You're joking. I'm not doing that. So I
You start walking to your parents' house?
start walking 5Ks.
Smart boy.
It was the coldest walk I've ever. It was the coldest walk I've ever done in my life. It was horrible. As I was walking, and I
To be fair, you're at the
and I
coldest
don't have any
point.
data.
Yeah.
I've used up all my data on my
no.
phone.
What
Like an idiot.
All right charge, though?
Yeah.
Okay. But I guess it's useless without data. hey?
Yes. I'm so happy the sun
But
wasn't coming up.
are
when
you
I was
on the
walking.
plan where it slows down, or are you on the plan where it just once
Cuts.
you're done, you're done?
Cuts.
Damn.
So, yeah, I'm just an idiot and I use it when I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah.
Hence another reason why deleting Instagram.
So how are you getting the DDs then? How are you getting?
I hotspotted. realize like I actually ordered a DD.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at that actually. I booked a DD for 25, and then I was like, F this, I don't want to pay that money.
Yeah.
Cancelled it, left. Yeah, dude, the 5Ks was horrible. Probably 1K in, I was like, oh, like I was shivering. Or not even shivering, I was just so drunk and cold and dead. I was just like a zombie walking.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I can get like warmer. I put my arms in my, like put my arms through my sleeves in my jumper, hugging myself under my jumper. And I was just like talking to myself, trying to keep myself like company and sane.
Gotcha.
Get home. I get to my parents' house. Don't know where the spare key is because I haven't been there for a while. They've moved it. Climb the fence. Go into the storage room because that's the only door that's open.
What's the storage room?
It's like a little. It's not a shed. It's like it's a separate. It's like attached.
It's
to the
like
house
a shed where it's separated.
It's like
by
my
the house.
Yeah, it's like my room.
Oh, gotcha.
How it's like attached to the house but separated.
Is there like anything in there you can sleep on?
There's a floor. There's a woolen bed liner. There's a doona and a pillow, all without covers. So I lay myself out of bed and sleep on the floor.
Scrounge it all together.
Yeah, and woke up at 8:30, and I got to bed at 6:30. So I had 2 hours of sleep, and I woke up like
someone woke you up.
No, I was just like, and in my head I was like, no, I was like in my head I was like, wow, I had quite a good sleep.
What?
Went back to sleep for maybe another half hour.
Yeah.
Woke up at 9. Luckily my sister was just came back from dropping her boyfriend off at the doctor's because he was super hungover.
Yeah.
And she picked me up. I was like, could you please drop me off at Leb's house? Luckily Leb lives close, so
cool.
Wasn't out of her way too much.
So why didn't you go back to Leb's house?
Chloe. What?
Oh, don't worry.
I didn't walk back to Leb's because I wanted to have a sleep.
Fair.
I thought I'd be able to get inside. And I didn't want to wake anyone up as well.
Oh, true.
I didn't want to wake that up. I thought I'd scare, like, I'm never there at night. I don't come home from the clubs there anymore.
Yeah.
So it would have been a bit surprising, maybe scared, like a bit like startling to see me.
Right, so you're back at Leb's.
So go back to Leb's, drive home. Chloe drops me off, drive home.
Yeah.
Get here. It's 10. We were going to start the podcast at 11.
Oh, and then
Yeah, so that's this. So this morning, wake up at 9.
Damn.
Get here at 10. Have a shower.
Wait, so you've had 3 hours sleep?
Yeah.
Dude, you seem kicking. You seem like you're kicking.
I feel good, man. Yeah. That was a way too long story.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I'm
dragged on a little.
It really did. I will get better at telling stories.
That's alright, dude. It was a good story. I'm glad you told me because I was intrigued.
Look, I apologize, guys.
Yeah, good.
That might not even make the cut.
No, it's staying in.
We've got other stuff to talk about. Honestly, that may not make the cut. It's not that exciting.
You're talking. Well, this is all in, bro. So you're just talking about it not making the cut, even though it's in. All right, dude. I reckon. Yep. So we wrote a few things down. I think we touched on most of them, but
your parents coming back.
Oh yeah. So yesterday, while Ethan was having the night of his life, I was having a very quiet day. I picked up my parents from the airport. They were in Europe for 5 weeks. Picked them up. My dad grew out a big, luscious beard. Hadn't seen him in a beard. They had just done like a 21 hour flight, like from London to Singapore to Perth. They didn't even know what time it was on their body clock. They were beyond tired, or they weren't tired at all. They couldn't even tell. Got back. The house survived.
You kept it in tip top shape.
Yeah, and sorted a few financials with them.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
while they were away.
Exactly. Yeah. Paid off my car insurance. Did some grocery exchange.
Payment,
yep. And I'm gonna have to get used to my parents being at their house again, like, because I totally got used to living solo.
Yeah.
Now it's gonna.
How was it? Yeah, true.
Overall,
is it something that has interested you
dude,
in moving out?
I was just about to say, driving back, speaking to mum and dad, I was like, I'm not going to, but it has kind of
sparked that.
idea of
Why wouldn't
moving
you?
out.
Just because of the next course you're doing.
Yeah, and also
I guess that's on.
I was speaking to my sister about it.
It's good to keep earning while you can when you're living at home.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. I was speaking to my sister about how it's living alone has kind of pushed me to want to move out, but she was like, "You definitely get that feeling, but also you should not take advantage of your parents, but like you should stay as long as you can
Yeah.
and enjoy it because like once that's done, it's done."
Yeah.
So
yeah, I agree. And especially if you have no problems.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if you run into problems or you start feeling like, obviously there's a certain point where it's like, yeah, you should move out to like get that new experience.
Yeah,
obviously,
for
but
sure.
like regardless of if you're enjoying, if you're super comfortable living with your parents or whatever forever, it's still good to move out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think at the moment totally, and it's like save up, dude. While you're living at home,
For
save
sure.
up. It's just easy to like compared to when you're living out of home, you have expenses you must pay every
Yeah,
week.
that's true.
You've got rent, you've got food, you've got fuel, amenities like electricity, gas, etc.
It was nice though having things the way I liked.
Somebody needs a charger.
Oh yeah. Yeah, come in, dude.
What charger would you like? What charger? That one.
Nah, it's mine.
No.
Yeah.
Plot twist.
Yeah.
Huge plot.
It might be.
You can
it
take
actually
it.
Might be this. It might be this cable that you.
Oh. Do you want it?
All right.
Okay.
Housemate Ollie.
Yep. I was just gonna say I like having things my way, if that makes sense. Like things were arranged the way I like it. Whereas like if you're in your parents' house, it's obviously the way they like things.
It's cool that you got that taste of.
You have
being
everything's to
living
your
by
own
yourself.
liking, which I think is cool.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And you've talked to them about SAE
No. I'll probably talk about it tonight, yeah. Because I picked them up and then they were just like in sort of zombie mode. They were like very much jet lagged.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't have even like.
Yeah,
not a good
exactly.
headspace
They
to
wouldn't
be
have.
in.
Yeah, so yeah.
Regardless of if it was. Like,
I was genuinely gonna probably talk about it tonight or maybe tomorrow night. You know.
Yeah,
So,
soon. Yeah.
soon. Yep. 100%.
You reckon they're going to be fine with it?
We'll
You're not
find
sure?
out, won't we? We'll find out.
What do you think?
I think
There's going
there'll
to
be
apprehension.
apprehension. Correct. They'll be like, oh, well, wouldn't you want to just like finish off the engineering degree? And I'll be like, no, I really don't want to. So.
And just tell them, like, I think being honest and just saying how much it's like negatively affected you as well is important. Because like, as opposed to just them saying like, you know, because then they can be like, well, put up with not enjoying your course. It's like it's it's deeper than that.
I feel like I'm gonna much prefer. Like I'm genuinely interested in what I'm gonna be learning at SAE as opposed to engineering.
Apparently, it's not super hard as well. I was talking to the SAE guy.
Oh yeah. Oh, really?
At
Eugene?
not the.
Oh, at an expo.
Sorry, no.
Oh.
Last night, one of Leb's mates goes to
Oh,
SAE.
gotcha.
He does post-production stuff.
Oh, cool.
Mainly editing.
Nice.
Which I don't know how you can do 3 years of uni for editing.
I'm sure it's a very in-depth course.
Damn, actually, you could get really good.
I feel like he'd be a master at editing by the
damn.
end. Whereas I just learned the basics. Like
how to cut frames.
I think I learned the basics of everything, and then it's more heavy on like the production in terms of and even I feel like I learned a little bit about editing. Like I learned Premiere Pro and like After Effects and that sort of thing, and then I'd learn about storyboarding and screenwriting and making a good screenplay and etc. And the actual structure of a story. Yeah,
you specialize in it. It's not just like this is the course.
It's film.
Apparently.
Yeah, it's film.
Like it's
so
filmed,
it's not.
as you
and he's probably doing
continue.
editing. Yeah.
Yeah. At least for him, he says like it's a lot of like it's a decent amount of work, but it's not.
It's manageable.
It's manageable. It's enjoyable. It's not. Like,
Did
super
he
hard.
do anything prior?
I don't think so.
Right.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'm interested to see how that is gonna come for me because the workload, because jumping from engineering, I feel like it'll already be a step down in terms of difficulty and volume of work. And I don't know.
It may just be different though.
It will be different. So, you know, I'll keep you guys updated, and I'll keep you updated even.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've still got about 2 months of
time.
nothing. Yeah. So, we'll see.
But that's like, it's good.
I feel like I'm going to up the work. I'm going to try get as many shifts in as I can of work just to get some extra money behind me. Yeah.
And those with the debt, like it's not hex debt, but it's something like
essentially hex debt. Yeah, it's like help. Or something.
Yeah. Is it something that kind of you pay off when you make over?
Yeah, it's like you
it's
need to make
basically
over
the same as hex.
40,000 or yeah,
So it's
exactly.
okay. Sure.
It's fine, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm not too worried about that, especially with this dude. We're gonna make $1 million a year.
Yeah.
A man could dream, guys. A man could dream.
Dude, honestly, that story's rattled me. My story, it's rattled me.
Why has it rattled you? Just the way you presented it?
I was saying it, I'm like, man, I'm going too
yeah,
in-depth
I
and
mean, I didn't want to say anything.
It's fine. You let me cook it up.
I did let you cook, dude.
I
you let this guy
made
cook,
a bad batch of eggs.
You did.
I made some green eggs.
Toast was a bit burnt.
Pretty burnt.
No, you were trying to slow cook eggs, dude. That's what you were doing.
Yes.
And that doesn't work.
You don't do
Most
that.
of the time, that doesn't work.
So I will say, I do think the story should be cut. I think it'll.
We'll do something with it. We won't let.
Yeah.
Are you okay.
I just don't. I think
That's
it'll be too bulky in the pod.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right, dude. I reckon we save that topic for when we've both seen it. Right?
Yeah, that's fair.
We were going to talk about Barbie Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
But Ethan is going to go see it on Thursday.
I don't.
And I'm going to go see it the following Monday.
I don't know if I'm going to watch it on opening night.
Oh, really?
I might watch it on Sunday.
So it's quieter, or
no?
We can talk about our plan. My plan is to.
I don't have a plan. I have a. No, I do.
We're gonna. My plan is to watch Oppenheimer first, get the seriousness and drama out of the way, a more cinematic piece. Then we're gonna have a halftime break, go to quiz night. We always do my friends and I always do varsity quiz nights on Monday, so we'll do that. Good little get a bit of food in us, get prepared, and then head back to the cinema, watch a bit of Barbie, have a more enjoyable, chill, cinematic experience, you know?
Don't you think it's crazy how, like, Barbie, like, they've really reinvented what people see Barbie as? Like,
just through, the marketing of this film?
What the film is, like, people...
I feel like the movie's actually going to be quite good, dude.
But people who would never consider watching Barbie...
It's genius, dude.
Like, you... Like, you would never.
If you actually think about what they've managed to, yeah, it's like I totally get what you're saying. It's like I would not see myself watching the Barbie movie.
Yeah, if I asked you,
simply through the Oppenheimer Barbie meme is why I'm gonna watch the Barbie movie.
That also,
it's just weird in and of itself.
It's clearly an absurd movie, so it's just like interesting to see what it's gonna be.
Well, I think Mattel is the parent company for Barbie.
Yeah,
they're now making. I think they're making like a Hot Wheels movie.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that... Well, it's like... It makes sense, right? It's like, why have this IP just sitting there doing nothing when you could be doing something more with it, like a movie? Intellectual property?
Oh, yeah.
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 I think this Barbie movie was... I think they'd always tried to do like, there's heaps of animated Barbie movies, but it makes sense to make a Hollywood...
I've watched heaps of those.
Really? Haven't watched a single one.
Because my sisters... I used to like... No, I don't... Like, I hate Barbie, but then my sisters would put it on and I'd watch the whole movie.
Yeah, gotcha.
Became a bit of a fanatic for Barbie.
Fair, dude.
But yeah,
I mean,
it's going to be interesting to see.
Great casting.
Yeah.
Like, Ryan Gosling.
I actually, like...
Ryan Gosling is Ken and Margot Robbie is Barbie. Like, it's really good.
I haven't seen really any... Like, I've seen some... some publicity stuff for Barbie. like trailers. Like I've seen I think one trailer
I have watched the
the
Barbie
teaser.
trailer.
even.
Yeah.
Like I haven't watched that much.
Oh, the like
Of
2001 Space Odyssey one. There's one that one. Do you,
No, I don't want to know.
Okay.
That's a thing. Yeah, I'm not a big trailer person. I feel like
I think I've
spoils for me.
transitioned to
Being
not be a
okay.
trailer person.
You
In fact, you kind of inspired me, and
I just feel like they spoil. Like they
they
just
give too
spoil
much
the whole
away.
movie.
Agreed.
It's like it's.
That's
like,
why I haven't. Yeah.
When you read a book, right? If you
Uh-huh.
go to the back and you read the blurb at the back,
Yeah. Yeah.
it doesn't tell you what happens in the
No.
in the book. Blurbs, typically a good blurb,
Yeah.
just like a good trailer should be. A good blurb would tell you, like, so this character and this does, like, goes on an adventure to, whatever it may be.
Uh huh.
It gives you little droplets of just excitement. They're
Without-
they're ambiguous, and that's what trailers should be.
Yeah.
I think most of the time.
I feel like the whole culture of like dissecting and breaking down a trailer though has made it
That's
so
so weird to me, man.
You can get
It's like culty.
what
What did I just say?
a cult
No, don't listen to
culture.
me. I don't know.
No, but yeah, you can essentially predict the entire story of a movie through the trailer just by breaking it down. But yeah,
often you
that's-
don't need to break it down.
That's
It
why I
literally
haven't watched
shows
any
the story.
Oppenheimer trailers. I've watched a bit of Barbie trailers, but I haven't seen any Oppenheimer trailers. And that's made me more excited for the movie, man, because I have no idea what's going to happen. I know the super basic premise, and it's like
Yeah.
about the World War II nuclear bomb, but
Look, I think it's also crazy when a trailer is better than the movie. You're doing something bad.
dude, Star Wars Episode 9.
Episode 9. That's a
trailer was so good.
prime example.
Yeah.
And then there's sometimes trailers that are like super misleading, not even deliberately. They'll mislead you to think it's one type of genre. Like, oh, it's a horror, but then it's like more drama.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like Wonka.
Oh.
Dude, we can end on Wonka.
Yeah, Timothy Chalamet. I think you're cool. I like you as an actor.
When it
I'd
first
chat to you.
yeah, of course,
Um,
dude. When it first got announced that
I was
Timothy
so
Chalamet would
excited.
play Willy Wonka,
I thought he'd work. I thought he would work so well with it. And I thought that
and it's not connected to any of the previous. It's not.
No,
He's not. He's not Johnny Depp, Willy Wonka, and he's not.
Charlie's mum from Willy Wonka from the Johnny Depp movie is
Also the mom.
I don't know, but she's in this movie.
Oh really? Who's the other Willy Wonka? I literally said it to you yesterday.
Wilder.
Gene Wilder, of course. He is Willy Wonka.
I really thought that Timmy would do a great job with this, and he'd put his own spin on it, and it would be really cool to see a new side of him, a new
Agreed.
like. For me, I really thought that. I mean,
Is
I
Roald
guess
Dahl
it's-
rolling in his grave?
I don't know. Maybe
Maybe.
It's just like I think it's really weird that, like this was such an opportunity to like be crazy, kooky, wacky.
But again, we haven't seen the movie.
We haven't seen the movie, but the trailer, all signs.
It's setting
point-
us up to
all
be
signs
disappointed?
lead to, that, like Timothy's portrayal of the character is kind of weird,
Lackluster.
and undercooked.
Mm. I feel like he is but maybe it's the material. Maybe he's doing the best that he can with what he's given. We'll have to find out, won't
true.
we?
Yeah, I'll be interested to see. Is
Is it
filmed
coming
by
out soon?
It's from the same people who made. I don't know what that means.
Paddington?
Yeah.
Wait, what did you mean?
Like from the people who made. Is that a
Oh,
production
right.
company? Like, is that the direct?
It's just the marketing. Like you can make it it can be one of the producers could be the same, or
Sure.
one of the writers could be the same.
But often it is pretty promising when the
No,
person
yeah.
when it's like from the makers of this thing. It's like
Yeah.
okay,
Or
that
it's the studio that
because
made
it'll
the film.
because it'll feel like it's like from the makers of Howl's Moving Castle, like Studio Ghibli stuff.
Oof. Yeah.
You know, like if you like Studio Ghibli, its catalog of movies.
Ghibli?
Ghibli?
I'm joking.
Its catalog of movies gives you,
Credibility.
gives them credibility, and the same is true
For
with
sure.
things like this. So I also thought, yeah, this is going to be interesting, whimsical. It just seems like, I don't know, undercooked. But we'll see. We'll see what it's like. It comes out Christmas, right?
Really? I
It's
was
in
just about to
December.
ask. I don't know when it comes
It
out.
comes out
So
in December.
cool.
So Christmas movie. It's like a Christmas movie.
Sweet.
Yeah. This has been an interesting episode.
Has. Dôme sucks. Sorry to bring that up again.
No, I just had a flashback of just eating their food.
Should the
I've
episode be...
gone through so many because I don't want to have.
Is Dôme PTSD too much?
Nah, Dôme sucks is good.
Dôme sucks is good. Yep. Because it does.
It could be Dôme sucks and something else. What's another?
What else
really
sucks?
Figuring out the name.
Yeah,
let's stop.
That's fine. Whatever.
Don't listen to that. But yeah, do we have anything else? Do you have anything else?
Nah,
like to share,
I think we
talk
covered
about?
a good list of topics.
I think
list of
this
stories.
is our first. This was our first podcast with everything kind of
set in stone.
set,
Yeah,
I think. Like I
because
haven't seen.
We've said this every time, but like each podcast, we've improved something or altered something for the better. And I think, as Ethan was just saying, we've.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
What time is it? Is it Ollie? What?
Oh, it's 2:30. That's why. You said you'd go surfing at 2:30. All right, Ethan's got to go surfing, so we're going to wrap up.
Yep.
Thank you once again for tuning in to Eggs on Toast with Alex and Ethan.
I'm pleased that you are here.
Yeah, if you're still here, thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day, and we will see you in the next one.
Yep, of course.
Peace
Take care.
out.
See ya.